My name is Shirley Brill, and I am restored. Jesus.
When you hear Shirley Scott Brill say she's restored, you might assume she means spiritually. Her passion is ministering music at her church, where she loves to sing.
All that's good and perfect comes from you.
But the restoration she's talking about is physical. Nobody would guess now, but 9 years ago, this woman with strong lungs was told she had end-stage lung disease. Restoration meant a lung transplant.
Did you get your restoration?
I got it. Plus some.
Yes, she did.
Center of my joy.
Shirley was still teaching school when going up the stairs and down hallways grew harder and harder. She tried to ignore her difficulty breathing until she couldn't any longer. Physicians at Mayo Clinic confirmed what she had.
Idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis.
Idiopathic means nobody could tell Shirley what caused her disease, only that it could kill her. It is among the leading conditions that make lung transplants necessary.
You can imagine what it's like. I can't imagine, but you can try to imagine what it's like being short of breath all the time. Imagine how you feel after you've run 100 yards or done some vigorous activity and are out of breath. Well, you recover from that in a few minutes. But imagine what it's like being that way all the time.
I started out on 2 liters of oxygen, the little tiny tank, and I worked myself up to 4, then 6, then 8, and after I had a diagnosis of end-stage lung disease, I was up to 15 liters just to move.
4 months after being placed on the transplant list, Shirley's surgery happened. 3 months after that, she went back to work teaching her students and continued teaching for 6 more years until she retired. She gives a lot of credit for her strength and recovery to her family and friends at her church. Their love and support mean the world to her. Transplant surgeons say that level of support is so important, it's a factor in whether patients are added to the transplant waiting list.
It's critical to have support.
Nothing overshadows Shirley's thanks to her donor and donor family. Her son feels the same.
That's amazing, that somebody actually gave her another chance at life. And that's how I looked at it. Yes, I'm very thankful for the donors. I am. I mean, words can't explain how thankful I am. They saved her life.
They're gone on, but a part of them lives on in me. And I want to do them justice. I want to be a positive influence in the world. I want to continue giving. I want to be just a good person so that I can help others. So when my time to go, I can do the same thing and leave some type of gift to someone else.
Among Shirley's efforts to support organ donation is a Facebook group she created and calls EMAT, Educating Minorities About Transplants. There is, she says, so much to do.
Even before I was a recipient as a teenager, I remember selecting to be an organ donor. It just seems like the right thing to do. If you can help somebody, then do it unselfishly. The gift comes back to you because it came back to me. How great thou art, how great thou art.
Shirley Brill supports this cause in any way she can, and she honors her donor every time she lifts her voice and sings.
The